buckle up and hold on tight as I beam your ears all the way to San Francisco so we can speak with Sahil Sahni, co-founder of AllyO. So a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Absolutely, Neil. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Well, let me talk on the personal front, and then I can tell you about what I do. Personally, I live in the US. I immigrated here from India, and I've been here for around 12 years, and I reside with my wife in Silicon Valley. And then on what I do, I'm the co-founder of AllyO, which is a high-growth startup in recruiting technology. And now we are, I think, now in our fourth year. Prior to this, I had a job in management consulting with McKinsey & Company. Before that, I had another startup, which was also equally fun. And prior to that, I got my PhD in engineering, which is what brought me to the US in the first place.
Fantastic. Now, for my research on you guys, I quickly discovered that AllyO is an end-to-end AI recruiter that makes your recruiting delightful and efficient with intelligent, automated and conversational engagement via texting. So I've got to ask, what is the role of artificial intelligence and what advantages does it help you offer over other recruiting solutions out there?
You've done good research. I think that's a fantastic summary. In fact, I think it took us several months to come to that summary. So thanks for doing the thorough research. I think two advantages. So, for AI, one is it makes it more conversational, and second is the feedback and the learning, right? So traditional software has offered primarily just automation. And what we're doing now is with the use of AI, which includes your NLP and machine learning, the NLP part allows for making the same automation more engaging via conversation. So it ends up being one lengthy asynchronous conversation like you would have with a human, as opposed to going through a software form and filling that up in a dedicated session. That's the first part of it. And then the second part of it is, again, trying to mimic the human brain, but far from that at current state, is the learning aspect of it, which is using AI and this time machine learning, is how can you use the memory and the right mathematical statistics to make sure it learns about the system, in imbibing the knowledge just like humans do as they become more experienced, and using that to make smarter decisions going forward. And so it's those two aspects that make it very unique, make it very advantageous over traditional systems.
And from my understanding, the technology behind it, AllyO utilizes deep flow conversational AI to handle those complex and persistent multi-step workflows, which can be incredibly cumbersome too. But if we do have any recruiters listening, can you just talk me through exactly how it works and how the algorithms can actually predict candidate quality based on their interaction with the system?
Absolutely. And I think this is the best part of it. This should give you the full picture on how it comes in practice. So first and foremost, AllyO would go and read all the job recs. So these are your job posts on the career website. And it tries to understand what's the job title, what's the location, and what are the basic requirements for the job, both from the job rec and anything in the, applicant tracking system and the internal systems. With that knowledge that's now being imparted into AllyO, it starts talking with applicants to understand what kind of jobs do they want and show them relevant jobs. And as a third step, it begins to screen those applicants for the job that they've chosen based on the basic requirements that AllyO has learned. As a fourth step, it then goes forward, and for those who have qualified based on those basic requirements, AllyO would go ahead and even schedule interviews with the hiring team members, be it recruiters, be it hiring managers. And for those who do not qualify, either route them to other jobs or respectfully ask them to check back later. And then once those interviews are done, AllyO continues based on the recruiting process that organization follows, which could include extending offers, doing background checks, checking in with new hires to make sure they're happy or find any areas of discontent. And in this way, Neil, it basically going all the way from first learning what are the different job recs and what are the requirements to having deep conversations, which are very complicated and dynamic, all the way from presenting relevant jobs to screening them, extending offers, AllyO is able to offer this end-to-end automated recruiter that is able to, provide these multi-step automated workflows.